What's up, you guys? My name is Justin. Welcome to my channel, 502 Fragrance Reviews, where the goal of my channel is to give you great recommendations for amazing fragrances, while at the same time bridging the gap between those that are knowledgeable about fragrances and those that are not as knowledgeable about fragrances. And I'm starting to see several other YouTubers start doing their winter list videos, so I better jump on it now where everybody else is doing it, right? So today for you guys, I have top 10 winter fragrances for men in department stores. So mine is like really specific here. This is not just focusing on fragrances for my collection. I've already done a video like that. I'm gonna leave an end card at the end so you can click on that if you want to. But no, this is winter fragrances in department stores. I've already done my top 10 fall fragrances video, and I mentioned in that video that all those fragrances in there can work in the winter time as well. But when I do this winter list video, I am not going to feature any of those fragrances from the fall list, because I want to give you 10 whole new fragrances to give you even more options besides those already. So before I get into this video, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I got many other great videos planned in the future. Hit that post notification bell to let you know when I upload new videos. I'm going to try not to make this video too long this time. It's my goal of mine. Without further ado, let's get into the list. The first fragrance I want to show you guys is one that, this one right here is, right now, it's still one of my personal favorites. As I continue to add more and more fragrances, I know this may fall a little bit back, but I'm always going to love this fragrance. This is the first of a few leather-based fragrances I'm going to show you. This comes from the house of Valentino, and this is Valentino Warm Intense. And this fragrance right here is one of the most luxurious smelling fragrances that I own currently. For you guys that like your fragrances ultra masculine, this is not going to be for you probably. I would encourage you to check it out though. This is a fragrance that to me is a unisex fragrance. A woman can wear this. Iris, vanilla, and leather are some of the main notes that you got in this. And this comes off like luxury. It comes off like you smell very wealthy. This gives off of that vibe. I say this all the time. I don't wear this fragrance casually. I only wear it at least somewhat dressed up, because it gives off a luxurious vibe. It wouldn't do this fragrance just if you wear it casually. You can if you want, but I won't do it. This fragrance lasts a very long time, 8 hours easy, 8 hours plus, and it projects very well. I wore this last Thanksgiving, and to this date, this is my most complimented fragrance in one wearing. That night that I wore it, that Thanksgiving, I did count. I got 19 compliments. Nothing has beat that yet. Definitely check out this fragrance, guys. This is Valentino Warm Intense. You will see this fragrance show up in more videos in the future. This is a great fragrance. The next fragrance I want to show you guys is a fragrance that I don't own, and I'm debating if I should get it or not, but it's still a really good fragrance. This comes from the house of Armani, and this is Armani's Stronger With You. And this is a really nice aromatic fougere vanilla based fragrance. Vanilla, cardamom, and chestnut are some of the main notes that you got in this fragrance. And the reason why I'm debating if I should get this fragrance or not is because of this. I already own this fragrance. This is Replica by the Fireplace. Replica by the Fireplace and Armani Stronger With You do get compared to some extent in the fragrance community. People say that Armani Stronger With You is like the more mass appealing designerish version of this, and this is going in a more creative direction. I say I definitely get similarities. With Armani Stronger With You, if you was to get this fragrance, you know you're going to get a fragrance that's going to last a very long time. It's going to be brutal in compliment factor. This fragrance right here, even though I don't own it, I do know that this one's a really good compliment getter. It's one right here in the fall, winter time. You can wear it for date nights. You can wear it on nights out as well. You can wear it casually. It's one that you can get really good wearings out of. This, like I said, they're similar. These two are similar. This one right here literally smells like you're roasting chestnuts at open fire. Armani Stronger With You gives off that vibe, but also it gives it a designer feel. Like it's got that a little bit of a bubblegum factor, like a bunch of other fragrances in the designer world, but it's its own twist on it, and it's one that I mean, there is the new Armani Stronger With You Intensely, but I have not smelled that fragrance yet. And I don't even know if that's in department stores yet. I don't think it is. So I want to focus on Armani Stronger With You. It's one where it's a little bit spicy. It's definitely a little bit sweet. It projects very well. Like I said, it lasts a very long time. It's one that I'm still debating if I should get it or not because I own Replica by the Fireplace. But I have to mention it to you guys that are watching this video. So check out Armani's Stronger With You. The next fragrance I want to show you guys is another leather-based fragrance. I'm showing you another leather one. I mean, it's cold now, so we can start bringing out these leathery, these deeper, darker fragrances. This one right here is one that I really, really enjoy, and this comes from the house of Tom Ford. And this is Hombre Leather. And like I said, leather, jasmine, and amber are some of the main notes that you get in this fragrance, but it's just leather. Like this right here, I say this all the time to people. This one right here smells like brand new leather car seats. It smells like a brand new leather bag. It smells like a brand new leather jacket. And I mean it to the T. This is really that authentic smelling. Some people do like this scent, but they prefer not to smell like it. That's respectable. Other people don't like this fragrance, and that's okay because they're missing out. Because I'll rock this. This one right here is another one like Valentino Warm Intense. This one right here smells luxurious. This one smells elegant. This one right here, you smell wealthy. This one's very seductive. It's a very confident type of fragrance. You gotta be a confident guy if you're rocking this fragrance. If you're not confident, I mean, you're not doing it justice. This is another one right here where technically I do prefer to be dressed a little bit nicer wearing this fragrance. However, if I am, wearing this casually, if I'm wearing a leather jacket, this is the one I'd rock. Like say I swap this denim jacket for a leather jacket right now. It works. This one right here, this one gets comparisons to another Tom Ford, of course, and that's Tuscan leather. But I like Hombre Leather more, as of right now at least. I used to like Tuscan leather more, but I like this one more now. This one right here is another one that's going to last you a long time because it's got to power through the code. 8 hours plus, easy. This is one that's right here that will get you noticed for sure because this is definitely a fragrance that people won't be smelling too often, for sure. It's going to be a very unique scent. It's definitely going to stand out. Just be sure not to overspray this, because if you overspray this and you're going to smell just straight up like leather, that will be off-putting to people. But this one right here, I definitely encourage you to go in and check it out in department stores. If you're off-put by it or you're not sure about it, if you're not wearing anything that day, you're going to check it out, maybe spray it on, do a few sprays, and just go about your day. Give this one a chance. Don't just smell an atomizer or spray it like this and smell like it's not for me. At least give it a chance. This is a great one. That's Tom Ford's Hombre Leather. The next fragrance I want to show you guys is one that I don't have at the moment, but I will get this fragrance. I got this last Christmas for my dad as a gift, and when I started smelling, I was like, what the heck? I'm like, I want this for myself, so I'm gonna get it for myself. This is another Giorgio Armani fragrance, and this one is Armani Code Profumo. So, yes, there's the new Armani Code Absolute that's out now. Came out this year. That fragrance is a great fragrance. It really is. But my favorite Armani Code still is Armani Code Profumo. It is amazing. It is a sweet, ambery tonka bean bomb. Tonka bean, amber, and leather are some of the main notes that you got in this fragrance. More leather. This one right here is so seductive. This one right here could be a signature scent in the cold weather. If you haven't seen my signature scent video, definitely check that out. I might leave it in at the end card as well. In the cold weather, the fall and winter, you can wear this dressed up, formally. You can wear it casually. You can wear it on a night out. You can wear it a date night, and it's office safe. In the cold weather, if you was only one to own one fragrance, Armani Code Profumo is it. This fragrance lasts a very long time, and this one is very good in the compliment factor. I know I told you I don't have this fragrance yet, but there's been a few times where I've snuck it and wore it. I've used my dad's and I've worn it a few times. And just in those few times, I've gotten compliments. I'm like, yeah, man. This is it. As it stands currently, this is one of my favorite designer fragrances. The Valentino Warm Intense is up there too, but Armani Color Profumo is one of my favorite designer fragrances currently. Definitely check out Armani Color Profumo. You will not regret it. Great fragrance, and if you want to check out Armani Code Absolute, you can as well. But I like Armani Color Profumo more. The next fragrance I want to show you guys is another one that I don't have. However, I might get this fragrance as well. This fragrance right here you can only find in Sephora. Okay, so like wherever you live at, check out your Sephora. Hopefully they have it. Where I'm from, only one Sephora has this. This is the Maison Martin Margiela line, and I do already own Replica by the Fireplace. And yes, this works in the wintertime, but I put this, spoiler alert, I put this in the fall list. So I didn't want to show this again. I wanted to show you another fragrance to give you more options, like I said. So this fragrance I want to show you from Maison Martin Margiela is Replica's Jazz Club. This one right here, it took time to grow on me. I've had a sample of this. When I first smelled this fragrance a year ago, I did not like it. But I smelled it in the opening and I just didn't give it a chance. I don't know what happened from last year till now. Maybe I've gotten used to other fragrances. This one right here is a great boozy tobacco fragrance. Rum, tobacco, and vanilla are some of the main notes that you got in this. And no, I've never been to a jazz club, but when I smell this, it puts me in that vibe. I can see what they're going for, because you know Replica, they aim to have you experience what it's like to be in a certain event at a certain time. By the Fireplace, I feel like I'm at a fireplace roasting chestnuts. With Jazz Club, I get that boozy, smoking cigar type feel that I'm in a jazz club. This one right here is a really good fragrance. Another one, all these, like I said, all these are going to be good in the longevity department. This is one right here that most likely will get you 8 hours. If not, 6 or 7 is going to be good, but it's going to have really good longevity. This is one right here. If you like boozy fragrances, you need to check this out because the heavy rum note, it's great. If you like tobacco-based fragrances, I would check this out as well because it's got a very prominent tobacco note. This one right here is a really solid fragrance. My favorite Replica fragrance currently still is By the Fireplace. It still is. But Jazz Club is a great fragrance in its own right. That is one that I definitely want you to check out. Next time you're in Sephora, maybe with your girl, she's looking at her makeup and stuff, or maybe you just stop at Sephora on your own. Check out and see if they got the Replica, the Maison Margiela line, and check out Replica Jazz Club. It's a very solid fragrance. This next fragrance I want to show you guys is one that, oh my goodness, this is definitely a good one. Okay, so this one comes from the house of Paco Rabanne, and this fragrance is 1 Million Privé. Now, some of you guys might be asking right away, where is 1 Million Lucky? Well, spoiler alert again, I'm spoiling my other video. 1 Million Lucky, I own it. I put that in the fall list. Yes, 1 Million Lucky can work in the winter list, but once again, I'm reiterating, every fragrance in the fall video that I showed you, I'm not going to show any of them in the winter list because I want to give you 10 brand new recommendations. So, 1 Million Privé. This one right here is a great fragrance, and to me, this has similarities to Parfum de Marly's Oajan. This fragrance smells like an apple cinnamon pie, at least in the opening, and for a lot of this fragrance it smells like apple cinnamon pie. Cinnamon, tobacco, and tonka bean are some of the main notes that you got in this fragrance, and this fragrance right here is one that is great, guys. I would say for people in the fragrance community, they already know what I'm about to say, but for any of you guys that are watching this that are not into fragrances, listen to me. If you own the original Paco Rabanne 1 Million, it's not redundant to own this, okay? It's not redundant to own 1 Million Lucky either. 1 Million Lucky and 1 Million Privé, they go in a different direction completely from the original Paco Rabanne 1 Million, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. To me, Paco Rabanne 1 Million is played out. and people in the fragrance community already know this. A lot of guys have 1 million at this point. A lot of guys have 1 million, and it's played out. It's been done and gone. 1 million Lucky and 1 million Privé are the better options. And this one right here specifically, just talking about this one. We're already talking about Lucky enough in the fall list. This one right here is going to last you a very long time, obviously. This one's going to be a really big compliment getter for you. This takes the original Juvenile 1 million and you give it a much more mature but still playful vibe in 1 million Privé. This one, you get a very prominent cinnamon note. So you have to like cinnamon in order to enjoy this fragrance. Also, once again, if you are a fan of tobacco, try this one out. This is going to be a sweeter fragrance, yes, but if you like tobacco, there's a good chance that you may enjoy this. But going back to the sweet part, right? You do have to be a fan or of a sweeter scents to enjoy this. And I love sweet scents. I love gourmand fragrances. Is this gourmand? I'm not saying it's gourmand. It does come off like that a little bit, but it's a sweeter fragrance. You got to enjoy sweeter fragrances to enjoy this. This one right here is one you definitely got to check out. Of course, check out Paco Rabanne's 1 million Lucky. Check that one out too. But right now, I'm giving spotlight to Privé. So check out 1 million Privé next time you go into department stores. The next fragrance I want to show you guys is one that I don't have, and I probably won't get this fragrance, but it is still a really good fragrance. This comes from the house of Givenchy, or Givenchy, and this is Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum. Very important here. We're talking about the Eau de Parfum version. So for you guys that are watching this video that are not too much into fragrances, the next time you go to your department store and I say Givenchy Gentleman, look for the black bottle, the Eau de Parfum, okay? There's 3 Givenchy Gentlemans. There is the Eau de Parfum, which is the black bottle, the Eau de Cologne, which is like the greenish colored juice, which you can clearly see, and there's the white one, which is the Cologne version. Get the Eau de Parfum. Anyways, so this one right here is another one. It's another one that smells high class. It smells like luxury, but I feel like you can't get away with wearing this one casually. The reason why I won't get this fragrance though is because I already own, and I've already talked about this, Valentino Warm Intense. I also own Dior Homme Parfum as well, but that's another story. The reason why I won't ever get Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum is because that fragrance and this one are similar. They're very similar, they just kind of go in a little bit different directions. So Valentino Warm Intense is a powdery iris bomb or orris root that goes in a sweeter direction from vanilla and tonka bean. Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum is a powdery luxury fragrance that goes in a spicier direction. So some of the main notes that you got in this fragrance is orris roots or iris, vanilla, and Toulouse balsam. So, and also you got a prominent cinnamon note in here as well. So they go in different directions, right? So if you're a guy that smells Valentino Warm Intense, or you're gonna smell it in department stores, and you think that it's not macho or masculine enough for you, or it's too sweet for you, check out Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum, because that goes in a more masculine, spicier direction. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes, Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum is more masculine than this, but I feel like this is masculine in its own right. But that's the point. I'm gonna cover that in the review when I do a review of this. Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum is one that has great longevity. It definitely exudes masculinity, like I said, and you just come across like a boss, like for real. You really do. Yes, it's got more of a spicier kick for sure. You gotta enjoy a spicier fragrance to enjoy this, because that cinnamon and Toulouse balsam, it's in there, man. Especially the Toulouse balsam. As soon as you first spray that fragrance, that Toulouse balsam is just gonna hit you. But it comes off powdery, it comes off spicy. It's way more spicier than sweet. So a powdery, spicy fragrance that lasts a long time, that exudes high class masculinity. Does suit better a little bit dressed up, but if you want to wear it casually, you can. I think you can with this. With the Valentino Warm Intense, I don't think you can. So definitely, when you go out next time in department stores, check out Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum. That is a solid fragrance. It's very good. This next fragrance, okay. When I got this a year ago, when I first smelled it in department stores, I was so impressed by this fragrance. I still am. I kind of lost a little bit of love for it. I still like it a lot, but when I smelled it back then, oh, it was great. And it was new last year, because it came out last year, 2018 release. This comes from the house of Azzaro, and this is Azzaro Wanted by Night. This one right here, guys, it's a cinnamon bomb. Cinnamon bomb. Oh my goodness, I get cinnamon in this one pretty heavily. Cinnamon, mandarin orange, and tobacco are some of the main notes that you got in this fragrance. So if you're a guy that likes spicier fragrances, this is also sweet. This is sweet. This is sweet too. Spicy or sweeter fragrances, you'll like this one. If you like tobacco, there's a good chance you're gonna like this one as well. So this one right here takes the original Azzaro Wanted, and it takes it in a much more mature direction, but still keeping a playful vibe. The Azzaro Wanted, the original one, is more of a juvenile, younger guy type of scent, but Azzaro Wanted by Night is for the men that want to seduce. This one right here is a revolver looking bottle. You see that? It's like a revolver, like that. This one right here is going to project very well, guys. This one's going to project very well, and it's going to last a very long time. You will see. I'm doing spoiler alert, something right? Spoiler alert again. You will see this fragrance show up again when I do my top 10 fall, winter, night out clubbing fragrances. This will be there. This one right here is one ladies really like. This one, guys. This one is, if you're looking for a nice one for the cool weather that ladies are going to really enjoy, this is one right here that will get the job done. So this one right here, like I said, cinnamon, a little bit of citrus and tobacco are some of the main notes. You definitely get a fruity nature in here as well, though, because in the heart of the fragrance, I believe there's a fruity note to chord. So it will come off a little bit fruity, but I promise you, don't let that distract you. This is definitely a masculine fragrance. This one is going to get you noticed. It's going to last all night long. It's going to be a powerhouse. It's going to project well. It was one of the best releases last year on the men's side. So when next time you're in department stores, check out Azzaro Wanted by Night. A great fragrance that not a lot of guys are wearing, by the way. Good one. The next fragrance I want to show you guys, I'm going to give you a sleeper pick, right? Only people in the fragrance community know about this one. The average consumer, the guys not in fragrance too much, I probably won't know about this. This comes from the house of Polo. Yeah, Polo. And this is Polo Red Extreme. So many average consumers know about Polo Red. It doesn't do it for me. I'm sorry. It's just an average generic scent. Polo back in the day was huge, but nowadays it's just fell out of place. And I'm pretty sure Polo realizes now they need to step up their game and modernize their scents. Most of their fragrances are underwhelming to me, but there's two fragrances that they have that are gems to me. I'm gonna cover the other one in another video. For now, I'm gonna talk about Polo Red Extreme. This one right here is actually a really good Polo fragrance. Just fragrance in general. I'm not gonna do disrespect to Polo. It's a good fragrance in general. This is a really nice coffee-based fragrance. Coffee, blood orange, and ebony wood are the notes that's in this fragrance. And if you are a coffee lover, if you like coffee-based fragrances, check out this fragrance. I'm telling you, you're gonna like it. I don't have this fragrance, but I may get it. I like those other coffee-based fragrances though. I know are nicer, but still, this is a good one. So, do I get any of the Polo Red DNA in here? I do, but it's a tiny bit, at least to my nose. Other people, they get it heavily, but I get it a tad bit. This one's right here is one that, this one lasts long for a Polo fragrance. People do bash Polo for fragrances not last as long. This one lasts long. And this is one right here that, this is a Polo fragrance that will 100% get you noticed, because you're going to be walking around smelling like coffee. Not like super authentic, but it's going to remind people of coffee. Like, I'm just being honest with you. This one is right here where I like this one. I really do. It's definitely an under the radar fragrance, This one's one that's definitely underrated. I feel like not many people know about it, and this is one that you definitely should check out next time you go into department stores. Check out Polo Red Extreme. It's a solid fragrance. I do like it. And the last fragrance I want to show you guys. If you watch my top 10 fall fragrances video, like I said, I'm gonna leave a card at the end so you can click on that. I did say in that fall fragrance video that this fragrance right here would be in the winter video, because I showed the original fragrance in the fall list. This is a flanker. This comes from the house of Victor and Rolf, and people in the fragrance community, y'all already know about this. For you average consumers, it's time to educate. This is Victor and Rolf's Spice Bomb Extreme. Now, I feel like not as many average consumers know about this fragrance. Y'all need to. I feel like more of y'all know about the original Spice Bomb by Victor and Rolf, and this one to me is killing Spice Bomb. Killing the original Spice Bomb. Spice Bomb Extreme is a great fragrance that reminds a lot of people of Christmas time. So yes, it's fitting for a winter list. One thing that does frustrate me, it's very hard to find out what's the true note breakdown of this fragrance. Everywhere you look, it's freaking different, man. So go off Victor and Rolf's actual website, some of the main notes that you got in this fragrance, you got tobacco, you got bourbon, vanilla, and you got a melange, a variety of spices. We're gonna keep it that simple. I know there's more in here, but they're not saying it. I know that, Victor and Rolf. This one right here is fantastic. This, to me, this is not ranked in any order, but you could argue this is the #1 fragrance right now in department stores for the winter time. You could say this is #1. You really can. This one is one right here. It lasts a very long time. I am hoping that Victor and Rolf does not reformulate this. There is big rumblings in the fragrance community that the original Spice Bomb used to be really good. I had never smelled a vintage bottle. Now I believe this one did get reformulated because so many people say it, the original Spice Bomb. So that got reformulated and it's not as good apparently. That sucks. You better not reformulate this, Victor and Rolf. This one is a great fragrance. This one is so good. It comes off very spicy, yes, but it's not in your face spicy like the original Spice Bomb. It's more of a smoother, spicy fragrance. It's more rounded. You got a really nice creamy vanilla that comes out more in the dry down. You also got a nice boozy nuance because I said vanilla, but it's bourbon vanilla. It comes off creamy, but also a little bit boozy. And you got a nice masculine tobacco note in here. As you notice, I've said several fragrances in this video has got tobacco in it, and it's pretty prominent. This is no different. So guys, next time you go into fragrance department stores, what I encourage you to do is spray Spice Bomb Extreme on your hand. Don't spray it on test strip and bury your nose into it. Odds are you're not going to like it as much because it's spices. It's going to be piercing at first. But once it dries down, I'm telling you, that's when the magic happens. And that's when all the compliments from women rain in, because this is a cozy fragrance. They're going to want to cuddle up with you if you smell like this. So yes, that is Victor and Rolf's Spice Bomb Extreme. And that's all I got for you guys today. I feel like I did a good job of not making this video too long, but I did cover the fragrances pretty well. These are what I believe to be the top 10 best winter fragrances in department stores right now, currently for men. This is just my opinion, so if there's one you feel like I might have missed out on, let me know in the comment section and we can discuss it. So I'm going to be doing the top 10 winter fragrances for women next. That video will be coming next, ladies. If you're watching this, that's going to be coming for y'all. But yes, like I said, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I got a lot of great videos planned, and hit that post notification bell to let you know whenever I upload new videos. That's all I got for you guys. Stay warm. Till next time.